Hi everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you my everyday makeup routine, and this is a look right here that I create all the time, like more or less on a daily basis. I wear it quite a lot in my videos, and I just thought I would do a little tutorial to show you how I achieve it. It's quite a natural look, everything feels really lightweight on my skin, and yeah, like I just love it. I just really love this look, so I do it on a daily. And yeah, I'm just excited to share it with you. So if you want to see how I create my everyday makeup look, then let's just go ahead and we'll get started. Okay, I start off with my skin stuff. So first of all, I use this here from Jodie. This is their Vine Active Glow Activating Anti-Wrinkle Serum. I've been really enjoying this lately. I love Jodie serum, so it's kind of like a really light serum, which I just take a few drops of that and then just pat that onto like my face, and it has a really nice kind of glowy finish to it. Like my face will look red just now because I'm rubbing it, but it will calm down in a second. So I usually use these little tools here for my face. Like I'll use this little roller to roll onto my cheeks like that to depuff them. I also use it under my eye because there's like two sides to it. It's a little smaller one. It's like a little rose quartz roller thing. I'm not sure what you call these again, but I quite like using that. And then I also like to use my gua sha, which is a rose quartz one as well. So you can use this to push all the fluids out of your cheeks. And then I've been using this eye cream lately, the new one from Glossybox. This is Glossybox's own skincare range. It's the Eye Boost Cream. So again, this is a really light cream for under the eyes, kind of like as light as a serum, which I like. So I just apply a few drops of that under my eyes like that. And this is a depuff, and it reduces dark circles and depuffs the under eye area, which is good. So yeah, that is what I like to do for my skincare before I apply my makeup. Okay, so I'm going to move on to my base makeup now, and sometimes I'll do my eyes before my base, but I usually do that if I don't know how the eyeshadow palette that I'm using is going to perform, like in case there's any like fallout and things like that. I'll usually do my eyes first. But on an everyday basis, I kind of know the eyeshadows I'll be using, and I know they don't have much fallout or anything like that, so I can do my base first. So I'm going to use the NARS Natural Radiance Longwear Foundation, and this one's in the shade Vanuatu. I'm going to just apply a few drops of this onto my cheeks. And I've been using my beauty sponge to blend in my base makeup lately. I've actually been really liking how it feels. It's nice and kind of cooling on the skin, and I just feel like everything just melts and blends really nicely together. For years and years I've always been about brushes. I've always applied my makeup with my base makeup with brushes, but I still do it like for bronzer and things like that, but like, and I still will, but I'm just saying, like, I've been liking applying my foundation and my concealer and things like that with a sponge lately anyway. So this is the Real Techniques Complexion Sponge, and it actually blends out this foundation really nicely actually. Yeah, it makes it look really natural on the skin as well. Yeah, see, like, just melts really nicely. This is my absolute favourite sponge to apply my foundation. Like, it's just a really good squishy sponge, and it's very like cheap. You get it from a drugstore for about £7 maybe. Yeah, this was a lot cheaper than the the Beauty Blender sponge. Yeah, the Beauty Blender sponge everybody seems to love. I've never tried it, I don't think, or have I tried it? I actually don't know if I tried it, but yeah, it would be good to try it out because everybody seems to think it's amazing, and like this one does a great job, so it would be good to see like if it's better than this one or not. But this one's really cheap, so I just feel like it's a bit more cost effective really. And then for concealer I'm using this one here from Dior. This is their Forever Skin Correct Concealer and this one's in the shade 2N, and I just apply this under my eye area, and this is a really nice creamy concealer, so I just apply it like that. And then I just use the same sponge to blend this in. I use like the little tip side of it here. I'm going to set the concealer under my eyes with the Fenty Pro Filter setting powder. This one's in the shade Butter. That's the powder right there, and this is a really nice kind of brightening powder, especially for the under eyes. It's great. I'm going to cream contour with the Huda Beauty Tantour, and this one's in the shade Light. I'm going to blend that contour in with this sponge here from Eco Tools, and I like to use this kind of round side here. And then for bronzer, I've been using this one here from Charlotte Tilbury. This is her Airbrush bronzer, and this is in the shade number 2 medium, and this is quite a warm bronzer which I like, but it's a buildable bronzer, like you don't put too much on, which is good, so you really have control over how much bronzer you want to apply really. I like to take my sponge and just go over all of that to make sure it all melts together nicely. Like, my sponge is not like really wet now, it's kind of drier, which is obviously what you want for when you're doing this. I'm going to take a little bit of my Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. I'm just going to run this down the sides of my cheeks. I just let that sit there for about a minute and then I just dust it away because I don't want to bake too much. Okay, and then for brows, I'm still using my Revolution Pro Brow Powder Duo. I've mentioned before that this is a dupe for the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo, and the one I have here is in dark brown, so it's like a dupe for the dark brown shade. And also they have like many shades of this from Revolution Pro, so probably dupe every shade in the Anastasia line. I always use this shade in the powder, and when I had the Anastasia one I only used one side of that as well, so the Anastasia one's a little bit dearer, well, a lot dearer than this one, and I can only use half the product, so this one's a little bit better, you know, because it's a little bit cheaper, and yeah, I'm using only one side of it, so it's a bit more cost effective really. Then I'm just going to set my brows with the Benefit Gimme Brow. This one's shade 3. Okay, so now I'm going to do my eyes. I'm going to use the MAC Painterly Paint Pot just to prime my eyelids. So I don't bother setting that down, I just go right on top with my eyeshadows. So for eyeshadow today I'm going to use a few shades from this palette here. It's the Primark in Jena Frume's Loves PS eyeshadow palette, and it's in the shade Hollywood Days. That's the shade the shades inside there. So there's a few kind of neutral shades which are good for everyday wear. So I like to use the they have shade names actually, so I'll just tell you them. So I like to use the Cali shade, which is this one here. It's like a light warm brown shade. Then I go in with a little bit of Palm Trees, which is this one, then Ethereal, and then a little bit of Tempted. I will just talk you through it as I go. So I'm going to begin with Cali first. I'm going to skip the Palm Tree shade today and just go right in with the Ethereal shade, which is a darker brown shade. I'm just going to apply that a little bit to my outer corner. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the Tempted shade right here and just apply that into my outer corner, just to deepen up slightly, because I'm going to apply some liner. So this will just help it to blend nicely at the edge. And I usually take a little bit of this shade, which is called Enchanted, and apply that onto my lid space just to make it look a little bit bigger. It's kind of like a nudie peach shade, which just blends nicely with obviously my skin and that. It makes the lids look a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of this just right here. And then I just take my blending brush and just run over everything here, make sure it's nice and blended. And actually that's not where I stop, because I take this shade right here. So I kind of use a lot of shades in this palette really. So I take the shade Sunrise, which is this shade right here, and I use like a little small brush like that, and what I do is apply this to my inner corner, and I also take it up onto my lid. So I'll just show you, and it just really makes that area really bright and just makes it pop. So like I said, I take a little bit into my inner corner like that, but then I also drag it slightly onto, like up to kind of my crease and onto my lid space, just right here. And I don't know if you can see that, but when the light catches it, it just gives a really nice kind of bright and healthy glowy look to the eyes, if that makes sense. I think it looks really nice, especially when the light hits it, and that looks, your eyes look really nice and bright and awake. So again I just apply a little bit to my inner corner. I take it slightly along the lower lash line there, just there, and then again I start to flick it up onto kind of like my crease and a little bit of the lid space. And then I take that same shade and I highlight the tip of my nose, just slightly here and down a little bit on my nose. Cupid's bow. The shades in this palette are so nice, like they perform really nicely, and there's not much fallout from them. They blend lovely together. I don't know if it's still available in Primark, but like if it is, then you guys should really get your hands on it because it's great. Now I'm just going to do some winged liner, and lately I've been using this one from Ico. It's the Black Magic liner. Has a little ball in it, which is good. It kind of reminds me of my favourite Kat Von D one, which I just got a brand new one of them actually the other day, which I'm so happy about. I haven't had it for a while now, so I'm glad I've got it again. But I've been using this one up just now. It's really good actually. Black Magic from Ico. Okay, so I've done my wing liner, and this, I've just done little mini wings today because, yeah, they're not equal, but when are they ever, and I've messed up a little bit here, but I'm not going to fix it because I can't be bothered. And yeah, like normally I'll use tape to get like a really sharp wing, but I never done that today because I wasn't doing anything too like dramatic and too wild with my eyes, and it's just like for every day. So yeah, they look okay. So now I'm going to do the rest of my eyes. So I've been using this for a long time now. It's the Rimmel waterproof eyeliner in the shade Nude. It's the best nude eyeliner for the waterline. You know, it has like the best shade. It needs sharpened actually. And then I just like to curl my lashes a little bit. And then for mascara lately I've been using the Elizabeth Arden Grand Entrance. I got it a while ago in a set from Elizabeth Arden, and I was really impressed with it. So I then used the Bare Minerals one, which I've been hooked on that, like the Lashtopia, but I decided to go back to this again because I'm almost out of that one. And I really like it. I'm going to set my face with the MAC Fix Plus. I literally have a teeny bit left in this, so I need to get some more. Okay, that did not come out good. Like, I've got speckles all over my face now because like there's not much left in it. So what I did spray, it spurted out on me. So I have to let these little drops on my face here settle in basically, so hopefully it doesn't ruin my makeup. Okay, so I'm going to do my lips now, and I have so many lips that I go between on a daily basis really. I've pulled out quite a bunch of them here, which I will quickly show you. So yeah, these are the lip products here that I go between on a daily basis. Yeah, they all have like a creamy sheen or a gloss finish to them. That's just what I prefer for my lips really. Like I'm not big on like matte lips or anything like that, so every time you probably see my videos, like I always have like a glossy or a creamy finish on my lips because that's just what I love. Some of my favourite liquid lipsticks that I go between on a daily basis are these three here. This one is the Too Faced Melted Latex in Hopeless Romantic. This one is the Revolution Lip Vinyl in Chauffeur, and then this one from Charlotte Tilbury. I can't remember the name of these ones, but they've got the little lightning bolt and lip on it, and it's in the shade Can Tropez. And then I have a few lipsticks that I love on a daily, so quite a lot of the time I will wear these ones from Barry M. These are the satin lips, and I'm almost out of this one. And this one here, these are Mannequin and Truffle Shuffle. So Mannequin and Truffle Shuffle. I also love this one from MAC. It's the Love Me Lips, I think it's called, not sure. It's in the shade Under the Covers, gorgeous nudie pink. So they're all like nudie pinks or like peachy pinks. That's just what I prefer for my lips. This one from Charlotte Tilbury is amazing. It's the shade Angel Alessandra, which is more of a kind of peachy nude. Laura Geller, this is the Brooklyn Beige shade. Gorgeous. This one from Charlotte Tilbury I really like as well, but it has more of a matte finish, like I would say like a satin matte finish that's not super creamy on the lips, but it's not like so total matte either. It's the Pillow Talk shade, which everybody loves. Yeah, it's a really nice lipstick as well. I do like to apply that and then go on top with a little bit of a gloss. I'll use sometimes a clear gloss from Too Faced, just one of the melted latex. I quite like the formula of them. Oh, and another one that I absolutely love is this one from a drugstore. It's the Maybelline Baddest Beige shade. Like, this is gorgeous. It's probably the most glossiest of lipsticks that I have. It's just amazing. I love that one. So yeah, now I've got to figure out which one I want to apply today. Two lip liners that I always use are these two. This is a brand new one actually, because I went through about 10 million of these. It's the L'Oreal Beige New lip liner. It's the perfect nudie pink shade for my lips. And then the other one is the MAC Boldly Bare pencil, which again is a little bit more of a deep rose nude. These are all amazing. Like, I can't decide which one I want to wear. Let me just outline my lips first. I'm just going to go in with the Beige Nude from L'Oreal. The good thing about this lip liner is you can really outline your lips with this, like overline them, and it looks great because it's almost the colour of my lips really. So yeah, amazing shade, nice and kind of creamy as well. Do you know what, I have like so many I cannot make my mind up, but I think I'll just go with this one from Maybelline because obviously it's a little bit more affordable and probably easier for you guys to get hold of. Yeah, it's the Maybelline Colour Shine lipstick in the shade number 50 Baddest Beige. Like, this is amazing on, it's super glossy. And sometimes actually you can outline with a little bit of a darker lip liner, and it just makes your lips look a little bit fuller again. So if I take the Boldly Bare from MAC, and just adding that on top there just really kind of makes your lips look a little bit fuller because it's a bit of a deeper shade. Like, the Beige Nude I absolutely love to use on a daily basis for all of my lipsticks really that I have, but with this one from Maybelline it's a little bit lighter, so if you add this darker lip liner, it's a little bit darker, a little bit more of a deep rose, then it just makes the lips really stand out, makes them a little bit fuller because a deeper shade to outline. But yeah, so that is it. Before I finish off this video, actually I'm just going to quickly get my earrings. Okay guys, so this is my everyday makeup look and I just love this for an everyday basis. I feel like it's very lightweight, it's just nice and glowy and just quite natural looking, so I really hope you like this look. I will leave everything that I use down below in the description box for you. And yeah, if you like this video then please give it a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and I'll speak to you very soon in my next video. Bye!